students. In this video we are going to discuss motion of an object. Motion of an object. Motion of an object can be represented by a position time graph. Now, once again, I am repeating the concept, my dear students. Today we are going to discuss about motion of an object can be represented by a position time graph. Now, go for the concept. Now take x-axis and take y-axis. On y-axis, we took distance in meters. On x-axis, we took time. That time in the seconds. Now consider it is 20, 30, 40. It is 40 meters. Now consider 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 seconds. Now this is the graph. Now what we understood from this graph? We understood that consider an object is stationary. Consider an object is stationary. The position time graph is a straight line. Parallel to the PARALLEL, parallel to the time axis. Once again I am repeating the concept. From the diagram what we understood that? We understood that an object is straight, an object is stationary, the position time graph is a straight line parallel to the x-axis. Now go for the graph number 2. Now take x-axis, take y-axis. On y-axis we take distance in meters. On x-axis we took time. That time is in seconds. It is distance. Okay, now we got a straight line like this which is in between x and y. What we understood from this graph? Now go for discussion. If an object if an object moving along the straight line along a straight line covers equal distances in equal interval of time in equal interval of time. It is said to be in uniform motion. In uniform motion along a straight line. Once again I am repeating from that graph. What we understood, that if an object moving along the straight line covers equal distances in equal interval of time, it is said to be uniform motion along a straight line. Now, average velocity and average speed. Now, our concept is average velocity and average speed. First, I draw a diagram. Please observe carefully. Now take x-axis, take y-axis, consider 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Consider here is position x. This is in meters, which is along y-axis. Take a position or displacement x, which is measured in meters, which is along y-axis. Consider time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on 8. Now here is time. It is second along x-axis. Now consider position is 10 and time is 5. Take this point. At the same time, consider position is 30 and time is 7. As a result, This will be meet at this point. Now draw a line from point number 1 or second time number 1 to 5 seconds. After that 7. Now take a straight line. Consider this is point P2. Now draw an x-axis which is point P. Now here draw an x-axis parallel to x-axis. It is 10. Now consider these two will be meet at a point P1. Now we are going to discuss about this graph point by point. Please observe carefully. Now I connect point P1 and point P2. Now definition: average velocity or average speed. Now it is defined as the change in position, the change in position it is defined as the change in position delta x divided by the time interval delta t. It is defined as the change in displacement delta x divided by the time interval delta t, that is the average velocity v bar is equal to x2 minus x1 whole by t2 minus t1, and also we can write as delta x by delta t. Consider it is equation number 1. Once again I am repeating, It is defined as the change in position delta x divided by the time interval delta t. It is defined as the change in displacement x2 minus x1 divided by the time interval delta t is called as average velocity. Now take here, it is x1. Take a straight line on that one. Consider position x2. The time is t1. At the position x2, the time is t2. If x1, comma x2 are the position are the positions of the object at a time t2 and t1, then the average velocity is given by V average is equal to x2 minus x1 whole by t2 minus t1, that is called delta x by delta t. Now, therefore tell me the SI unit is meter per second, although kilometer per hour. Once again, the SI unit is meter per second, although kilometer per hour. Next, average velocity is a vector quantity. Average velocity is a vector quantity. It is denoted by V bar or VAV. Now, next point. From the graph, consider the motion of the car the motion of the car, comma, the position of the position, the position of the position of the x t graph, xt graph between t is equal to 0 and t is equal to 8 is yes. The average velocity, the average velocity of the car, the average velocity of the car between time t is equal to 5 to t is equal to 7 is given by V average is equal to x2 minus x1 whole by t2 minus t1, that is equal to 30 minus 10 whole by 7 minus 5, that is equal to the average velocity is equal to 30 minus 10 whole by 7 minus 5, that is equal to 20 by 2, that is equal to 10 meter per second. This is the slope of straight line. This is the slope of straight line of P1, P2. Now, the average velocity can be positive or negative. Depend upon the sign of the displacement Once again I am repeating, the average velocity can be positive or negative, depends upon the sign of the displacement. Now it is 0 if the displacement if the displacement is 0. My dear students, in this video we discuss about what is average velocity or what is average speed, and at the same time I teach one numerical also to make you understand easily. However, thank you very much for watching this video. Hi my dear students, in this video we discuss about average velocity and slash average speed. At the same time I teach one numerical also. However, I hope you understood what is the average velocity or average speed, how we can denote with the V bar or V average. Thank you very much for watching this video. I taught one numerical also to make it understand easily. Thank you.